Hello, awesome subscribers. This is RexRed. I am back with another tutorial, Cakewalk tutorial. And I said yesterday I was going to try to come online every time that I work on Cakewalk. Well, I haven't been able to do that because I do work on Cakewalk like a lot, and I don't always. I just don't always think that people are gonna be wanting to watch me edit for like 6 hours and move notes around and stuff. So, and today, I'm also finding that when I come online, that it's very difficult for me to focus on making the music, because part of me is trying to entertain people, and so so that becomes an issue also. So, but I'll give you guys an update for the Cakewalk people who have been coming in, because my last tutorial, my last thing kind of gravitated into all about me kind of thing, and which I don't think people really kind of know much about me, so it kind of it's not a bad idea to have that every once in a while. So what happened today with this song is that what happened with it yesterday was I came in here and I kind of played through it a few more times, and I figured, okay, what I was going to try to do was finish this song with what I would kind of call brute force. By just recording many versions of the guitar part and then trying to go through and pick out the very best parts. And it didn't work because I ended up with so many parts that were really kind of horrible. And so the prospect of trying to find the right parts out of all of those parts became kind of an editing nightmare. And so last night I mentioned that there was one other alternative, and that was to kind of learn how to play the parts right. Kind of practice it until I was able to play like a couple of takes through that were really good, okay? And so I kind of looked into that thing today. I thought, well, maybe, because I just looked at all those parts and I thought, and they were all kind of just good part here, good part there, but then, it was just like impossible to try and parse through all of that. And so I decided today to try let's see if I can get it really right a couple of times rather than. And so what I did was I turned all the other instruments down as much as I could and still be able to hear what I was doing. And then I turned off the other guitar track, which was kind of throwing me off, and all the other instrument tracks were like drowning me out, so I really couldn't tell what I was doing. And once I kind of was able to really hear what I was doing, then suddenly I was able to play through with very few, without kind of just like losing track of where I was in the whole song kind of thing, like constantly. And also I was able to follow the metronome better because I could actually hear what I was doing and my fingers were more competent. And so I was able then to actually lay down the tracks, and with very few. And if I made a mistake, I could kind of hear that I just made one and stop and go back and replay that section and start and continue on through. And so at that point, then I did this kind of trick with Melodyne where I just kind of, all the takes, I tried to do all the takes within Melodyne, and then expand and contract the different parts until they aligned over each other, and all the different takes that I made for each section, and I was able to get the magic, 2 whole guitar tracks that I'm very pleased with, and they sound beautiful. And so I am now just kind of touching up a few edits, because these notes here, I only had the quarter notes revealed when I was doing the first edit through here, and now I have the 8th notes revealed, where I can just kind of line other things that were falling on the 8th notes up with the 8th note. So I'm just kind of getting the aligning the different guitar notes up better. As you can see, they're not quite aligned in certain spots, and so I'll give you yeah, so this is the I think this. So I have to now go through and kind of edit these parts. And this goes. So this is really, I'm really happy with the way this is, because now, yesterday I was like still trying to kind of map out the song, and I still had to actually track the guitar to the point where, okay, this isn't even connected. I had to actually lay down extra tracks, and then I thought, well, once I get the tracks down, then I can actually work on. Well, it took a lot longer to get the tracks done than because I had to go back, and basically everything that I had so far I just deleted, and I started completely over and began to track again. And then so it's just, back to the drawing board, and more work, and but I think it saved me work in the end, because I was on, and also by being able to play it all the way through rather than just taking a certain pattern and repeating that pattern, it gave more diversity to the song, where each section it has been played. Look at that, that's way off. So where each section has been played is unique, and it's not like one big copied part. And that's another thing I have done for many years, is I've stayed away from using like a pattern for a guitar part and just a loop. Where the guitar part, when you hear a guitar part in my songs, usually the guitar part has been played all the way through the song, and it's not just a looped section. Not always, but when it's actually a part that I play, I try to do that, and which means that it does require a lot of editing and all. So all right. So I just have to basically I'm happy with this entire guitar track, except now for just here's a spot that's got a real bad problem. Except for a few little sections. So what have we got here? Very serious problem. We are right here. And so I would say this. It's here. There it is. All right. So, okay, this is a little bit late. Might as well fix these parts while I'm here, because if I leave that a little bit late, I still have to lay the vocals down, and the vocals, that little late section could throw my vocals off in that one spot where I think I have to sing that little section later. And so it's all about getting everything right. And so lining it up really with these beats. And there's a couple of philosophies that I've thought, like of where you want to put the note before the beat. Sometimes things have a slow attack, and so you want to put things before the beat. Now this is another serious problem here. Okay, that's fixed. So we're finding them and fixing them. And see this here is where that begins. Welcome, Angus and Robin. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this tutorial tonight. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you here. And Angus, yes. I hope you have had a lovely day, Angus. So awesome, awesome. I am here working on music, on a beautiful song that's going to be included in one of my videos very soon, if I can get it finished. So this song is going to have, I just bought about a week and a half ago, I bought this violin pack, and I am terrible on the violin, and so I have like all kinds of really nice stuff planned for this channel, showing you guys some really cool stuff. And but in between showing you all these kind of tools and stuff that I use, I have to still kind of keep working on music, and so a lot of it is this tedious kind of. Thank you. That's awesome, Angus. That's awesome. I hope we didn't lose Robin. So yeah. So I haven't talked with Robin for a while. So yeah, so I bought this violin pack, and what it is I think it's one of the most awesome violin players. You know how in country music, somebody will sing something and la da 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 da, and then the fiddle will go diddly diddly dee, and then they'll sing something else, and then the fiddle will come in and go da 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 da. And there's all these little like fiddle riffs or fiddle parts, um, and uh, and I can play the violin, but I have to work really hard at it, and it's kind of like a loud instrument, and I worry when I play it because I have to I have to play what I'm thinking over and over and over, and it's a loud instrument, and I worry that it just bothers my neighbors. I feel so kind of ashamed of the way I play it because I have to play it and play it and play it until by accident I actually get the part right. That's how bad I am on the violin. And so it's like a lot of work to just get a little fiddle part. And then there's the fact that I don't have the skill to play violin vibrato. I think it's because my fingers are just too square or something. They won't play vibrato. They just won't move that way at all. And when I play vibrato on a guitar, I do it a different way. I don't do vibrato like a violin. And so there again, that's another problem. My fingers just can't play violin vibrato. And so that's another part of the sound that I'm incapable of creating on the violin. So I bought this violin pack, and it was like there are so few, like you can buy violin instruments, like they're like computer instruments that you just play on your keyboard, and it plays the violin part, but they sound really horrible. They don't sound real and everything, and I kind of learned that the worst way because I bought a bunch of them and tried to use them, and they were kind of okay. They were better than nothing, but and they sort of gave you the feel, but they just sounded terrible. And this violin pack is the person who played the violin is just so really good at the violin, number one, and number two, they gave me just a ton of different violin parts, each one in a different, all these folders with little violin fills, and they are all in different keys. So I'm bound to be able to find just a ton of violin stuff for you guys all for this music. And so and then I'm thinking that I'd like to put a mandolin in this song also. Luckily, I can play anything I want on a mandolin. I am really good on mandolin. So I can play just anything you've ever heard on a mandolin, like the really fast strumming and really fast chord playing and really fast melodies. I am really good with a mandolin. So I'll be able to play the mandolin part myself here for this song, but the violin, I think about how much I need a violin in the song, and then I think impossible. But now I can say yes, we can have a violin now and have these little violin parts in this song. So I think we lost Robin. I don't know what happened to him. So it's too bad. He might have thought that I wasn't live or something because it took a while to respond. I don't know. But I hope he comes back and says hi again. So thank you, thank you, Angus, for coming in, and I think you were probably trying to alert me that I had a visitor. And you're so helpful, Angus. You really, really are, because I know that's why you probably said hi, was to kind of draw my attention to the screen to say, hey, Robin just said hi. And so you're so very helpful in lots of ways. So thank you, Angus, for that. And so we will have, I'd love to take you in and show you these violin parts right now, but I think I'll show you them. I'll give you a tour of them as soon as I get in about an hour when I get all of this. Let's get the guitar part done, because I have found that I can get distracted from working and go more into like check this out and look at this and kind of thing, and I have to keep working. That's what I'm here to do, is to work and make these these songs. So I need another song for another video, and I'd like to be able to put it to something that I can actually use and not have to wait a month to get permission for it to come through. So we'll see. So yeah, it's all about getting more art out to you guys, and so that's what we're working on. And as soon as I'll let you hear this as soon as I kind of can just do this by eye, which is kind of against the whole idea that where is the little, I guess it's somewhere in here. Look at that. See, these are off. These are way off. It's like I didn't even edit them. All right. So this guitar part is probably one of the prettiest guitar parts that I've had in any of my songs. It's just it's really beautiful, and it's kind of got a drone to it. Oop. Let's see if I can fix that. It's kind of got like a drone. That's what I've noticed about the open tunings, is that they lend themselves well to a drone tone, so to speak. And so that's what we're dealing with here. And so, all right, this has got to go here. And I might as well put one here and one here. And we'll see how that works out. And this, yeah, this is tedious work. I spend so much of my life editing. I wish I had employees that could do this editing for me, so I could be busy singing in the next song. And it doesn't work that way. Not, at least not in my life right now. I have to do it all. So, oh, okay. So I just totally missed out. Thank you very much, Angus, for letting me know that. I figured it was probably you trying to alert me and let me know that Robin was here. And but that's okay. I know you would have also. I know how you are, that you're Johnny on the spot to alert me when somebody's trying to get my attention. So that's very nice of you. I know the thought was there. So yes, I haven't had a chance to chat with Robin in a couple of months. So yeah, he's been just. He did leave me a comment the other day, and I gave him in the comment section. I gave him a link to my new channels because everything kind of got moved around. And so I gave him a link to my new channels, and he said he would check them out. Because that's what the comment was what happened to you? Where have you been? And so I think this is a little early. And so today has been a good day. I want to thank YouTube for hosting this video and for all of the awesome stuff they do on my Flock of Angels channel. All of the different analytics they've created and made it very easy for me to track and see what how my channel's growing and doing. So YouTube is awesome. They're very awesome and helpful for my channel, for the things that I'm trying to accomplish with it. So thanks to YouTube. Today is YouTube Praise Day. YouTube has been there for me, and so that little click that you hear is a metronome, and so we're over halfway through here, and see, this is early. This is kind of late. This is sort of on, but a little bit late. See these these notes, if they're a little bit late, when I go to put the vocals in, I will sing them late, or I'll try to align my voice to the late, and then they'll be off. I'll hear that, and I'll try to fix it by putting my voice late, and that's not good. These are early. This one's really early. Well, that one, just a little bit. It's going to be pretty, I think. All right. Robin might have been here when you came in. The message was there, but when you came in, Angus, there were two people here, and so he might have just gotten called away, or I'm not sure. I hope he didn't think I was ignoring him, because I just didn't see his message. I don't think he would think that. I certainly have no reason to do something like that. Oh, these glasses are clamping onto my head again. All right, so If I can line them up. Okay, there's one that's off. And this is off. So I feel like sometimes like I'm being pulled in all kinds of directions, and it's not by people, it's by my own like interests and all. Like I wish I was playing my game right now. I wish I was watching Netflix right now, because I got a particular show that I've been watching, and I just haven't had time to watch it. And so my interests are like all nagging at me and saying, oh, you haven't watched your show in a while, and you and so it's that kind of thing going on with my head like now, that I'd like to really I want to do more than I'm capable of doing, and I want to be in 2 places at one time. But you know, I just sometimes I need to just sit and say, you know, you're where you're supposed to be, and you know, the world's not going to end if I don't watch my Netflix show tonight. You know, this is way late. These both are late. This is early. That's like right on. So I think I can go like this and grab those. Yep, do them all at once. So you can see this is really late. This is late. This is early. And that's pretty much right on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's fixed. Okay, this is late. This is late. You know, you know, you might wonder how that I kind of learned this. Okay, when you see me like place that bar there, that's the really hardest part about this, is knowing where to place the bar. And I have been doing this kind of editing with blobs like this. These are called blobs. I have been doing this kind of editing with blobs for probably close to 15 years. And many nights of my life has been spent doing this, just aligning up my these notes to the bars, and then when it comes to MIDI notes, I've been doing the same thing with MIDI notes for probably, well, since 1978. I've been aligning MIDI notes, sitting and editing notes and lining them up to the beat since 1978. So it's not like something that I just don't even really need to think too much about it. I can just do it. So now this right here. All right, that's gonna work. And this is a little bit, gotta be stretched a bit. So, yeah, and I mean, I've had like songs that I've made that were like 15 minutes long. And when you figure you've got like 15, 20 tracks in that song, and each track has all these notes in it that need to be lined up, and that's 15 minutes per track. That's a lot. That's a serious amount of editing. So yeah, it is a serious amount of editing, and I have to do that kind of stuff. beautiful. All right. Okay, now these glasses are like, these are my blue blocker glasses. And they are like fatiguing my nose. They're sitting on my nose, like cutting the circulation off on my nose. All right. That, okay, kind of looks okay. See that little tiny bit that's off? I can hear that. This note, I can actually hear these little drifts and little kind of misalignments of these are 2 guitar tracks, okay, that I had to play, and I played them today because yesterday's guitar tracks I had to redo them. They were just so all of yesterday's work got. And yesterday, the guitar tracks I had yesterday also had guitar tracks that I had played the day before, and maybe even some the day before, and they all got deleted. They just weren't right, and so I had to delete them. And now these are right. I like the way these have come out, and so. So these are the way they're supposed to be. All right. Okay, we're almost done here with this particular phase. All right. Oop. What's up with this? Let's see what we've got. I hope this is all, the volumes are not too loud and all. Wow, I can't believe I'm getting to the end. And I'm just going to be able to pretty much leave this guitar part then. You know, it just add maybe, EQ it, compress maybe a little bit, do a few little kind of edits to it. But it seems as though the guitar part is almost done, which means I can just move on now. That's why I was talking about the violins and the mandolins and stuff. I can actually think about those parts now because I'm not in this myopic kind of state with the guitars. And so I can hear that. Something's wrong here. I think this might be a little early. That's late. I can hear these, that they're late. I can, and so it's not just my eyes that can see it, I can hear it. That's definitely too fast. That's late. There. This is way off. I might as well do 2 notes here. I'm going to need one there too. Alright, now we're going to go here and here. And I am fasting again tonight. Well, something's kind of wrong there, but I think my finger hit one of the strings and it buzzed on it, but it's going to have to stay. What I'm going to do is just turn this particular guitar down. It's actually in that guitar. That's going to have to stay there. Oh, we're progressing. We are progressing. As long as things move slow. Sometimes it's very slow, but as long as it moves ahead, we are progressing in this life. I think this darned thing belongs here. I can hear those are late. What just happened there? It's still kind of there, but okay. Can't get it to move. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. probably another 10 minutes of this. I've seen editors like edit like really, really fast, you know, and sometimes I try to do that. It's not like I would make mistakes or anything. It's just kind of very hectic doing it that way. But sometimes just editing a little faster can possibly get things done a little faster. Okay, look at these. These are way off. This is why it's very important to do this. The computer puts these little red marks. It knows what they're called transient. It knows where the chords change and stuff, but it doesn't always do it right. Sometimes it doesn't get them in the right place. And so you have to kind of help it figure it out. Usually it gets them right. It just knows the pressure of a transient that's like this. Every time I play a chord, I kind of make this pressure, and the computer's able to. I don't know how that does that. To me, that's like magic, you know, how the computer knows where the transient is. 'Cause I can tell by just kind of looking, but I believe that the computer, when it finds a transient, 90% of the time it's much more accurate than if I were to try to pick it. And then the other 10% of the time it's wrong. And that's why I have to come through and check the computer's work, so that, like, why didn't it see this transient? Because it's obviously and sometimes I think it doesn't find it. It doesn't mark a transient. See, this looks like it's early. It doesn't mark a transient because it thinks it's right dead on where it's supposed to be. But if the note in front of it isn't, then and if I pull that note, then it pulls that out, and so it doesn't help not having the transient mark. Why the computer doesn't put like millions of transients in here and think that every little glitch is a transient, and it knows like kind of that this is in the beat of 4. That's another magic thing. You know, that it knows that we're in a 4/4 timing, and to only give me the transients from the 4/4 timing, and not like 16th note timing or something like that, where there'd be all these little teeny notes in between for the computer trying to. So that's another pretty ingenious part about this program, that it knows where most of the transients are, and it does a really good job finding most of them. Like I said, the ones it doesn't get right, well, they're just in the wrong place. And so, like this one, that's obviously in the wrong place. So it's supposed to be here, you know? So it just like, so every once in a while it just gets them wrong. And usually there's some little sound thing in that note that made it think that that was a transient. There's some probably you know, like a little finger noise from my fingerprints, like fret noise or something. It might have made a little bit of fret noise there, and so it thought, oh, that's the note. And it just got it wrong. So save this so I don't have to go back and redo it. Thank you for the like, Angus. Thank you very, very, very much. Now these look kind of late. I'm not sure, but they both look late. So I'm going to just kind of pull them over a little bit. These are late. Okay. These look early. So we're going to just kind of do those. Okay. That looks okay. I think, you know, if I was making other people's music all the time, you'd see me going like a mile a minute, you know, just get this done kind of thing. But when I'm working on my own music, I'm kind of like, I just don't have that kind of, I'm working for a customer kind of mentality. I just have it like I'm doing this for myself, so it's kind of like la-di-da-di-da kind of thing. And so I just don't have that like I have to have this done by tomorrow kind of thing where I'm just feverishly running through and editing notes like crazy, you know, kind of thing. I've never had deadlines with music like that. I've had people try to impose them on me, and I usually just say, whoa, slow down. Yeah, I've had people try to impose deadlines on me, and I just kind of don't. I try, you know, I try to get, you know, it done. I had somebody who wanted to have a song done by Thursday night so they could take it out and sing in karaoke, and it's like, I don't know. And you know, when they're paying you, you kind of, but I don't usually charge people whatever the going rate. I usually charge them way below it. So, I don't charge them the going rate. I never have. So, those were really early. Okay. This should probably be here. And pull this up a little bit like that. This has got to be here. Yep. So definitely not in. I think this is gonna work. I did something wrong here. Undo. Deleted it. Okay, this doesn't sound right. I'm not sure why. Not sure. This is one I don't know if it's early or late or what it is, but it just doesn't sound right. I think it's early. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, here. I wonder how close I really come, because there's somewhere in this little mess of a blob is a real transient, you know, and it's like I try to get as close as where I think it is, you know, but in reality I wonder where it really is, because it is an actual thing, you know. So and usually there's a little dip in it before the transient, right before the transient's about to hit. Okay, wow. I think it took longer than 10. I think it's been 10 minutes and I'm still not done, so it might be another 10 minutes. Sorry to promise you that. Okay, that didn't take. All right. All right. All right. Wow, the end. The end is near. That is some pretty guitar playing. Now the piano that you hear, it's kind of loud and kind of like static. That's why it's there. It's to give me a really good depth, a good point of where the beat comes down. It may not be. It's not going to be as poignant in the final song as it is here. You can hear it. It's like very kind of piercing, and but it won't be like that. I can definitely tell that this one's late. I can't tell where it is in that. It's just too much of a Look at these notes, they're like way off. Oh no, they're not. Okay. I think I'm almost done here. Like within minutes. I mean within a minute or so. And this is the Ritardo. It's where it supposedly slows down, but I don't have it slowing down much except like on the last note, where it's kind of delayed a little bit. See how that comes in late, see here? That's it. All right, save it. So now we can give it kind of a listen and see what it sounds like. Ad-libbing on the piano a little bit. All right. All right, now I'm going to go here. Okay, this is in G. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to mix this piano down, freeze it. It's called freezing the track. And then I'm going to take you in and let you hear some of these violin parts that I'm not ready to put the violin in, but I kind of talked up these violin parts a lot, so I'm going to just kind of give you guys a tour of the violin parts. And let's see if we have all right, so what I'm going to do now is find the violin parts, which are on the 8 terabyte drive here, somewhere here. Native Instruments, Standalone, Big Fish Audio, Country Violin. Look at all these folders. And inside, okay, Country Violin 1, this is 70 beats per second. This is really fast, but I think it's actually, I can cut this in half. So if this is 150 beats, then we probably, what's half of 150? 60? 60, I think, 60 and 60. 60, 6 and 6 are 12, 100. I think 60 and 60 is 130. 70, 80, 90, okay. So 70, 75, I think, is a half. 5 and 5 are 10, and 7 and 7 are 14, carry the 1. And so 75 plus 75 is 150. My brain is just too, so 70, and these are 70 BPM. So these, okay, and these, this is G. Listen to this now. let's all right, you can stop now. All right, so I think they're oh wow, that's loud. Isn't that beautiful? Like, oh my gosh. All right, so what this is a little bit short. Got a fruit fly flying around here. All right, so okay. Go away, fruit fly. Go away. All right, so I'm going to grab this. No, it's not. It's this one. Yeah, stretch. And we're going to stretch this a little bit. I don't think I can stretch it that far. All right, I think if I take this and move it. Now if I take this little piece here, like split. All right, edit, undo, split. What we do is we undo, edit, undo drag, undo stretch, undo stretch, undo stretch, undo move. All right, now instead what I'm going to do is just kind of grab this and make it longer like that. And now I'm going to take this into the magic and wonderful Melodyne. What do I want to do? I need to go to a Melodyne up here. Go algorithm, set default to melodic. All right, now when we open this in the Melodyne, region effect Melodyne, create. And where's the violin? Okay, here. Let's go back to this. And let's do this. All right. All right. That is kind of a problem because it doesn't sustain very long. So, if we open this up, all right. All right. Now what I'm hearing here let's take this. All right. Now, if we take these here, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. And that worked, okay. Lay by your side. All right, now. That kind of works. It's like, whoa, all right. All right, let's do a region effect here. Now let's give this a little bit of reverb here. Let's see, kind of. I'm actually, thank you very much, Angus. Welcome. We have another person who's come in. Very nice. Thank you, Angus. Let's see how this sounds now. Lay by your side, love can't be denied. Together we are like a northern star. I'm not sure how this is going to get sung yet. By your side, love can't be denied. So I'm not sure how I'm going to sing this yet. So, now this kind of together we are like a northern star, shining so bright through the night. Love's delight, beautiful sight. The warmth of your love, the warmth of that is kind of how this is going to be. And then that, when I go, your love, that's going to be like 3-part harmonies, all going, your love. And then there's going to be, while I'm doing that, you're going to hear the fiddle come in again and kind of play in the background. And then we'll start right into the second verse. And there'll be a drum roll, to-toon, toon. And there's no drums. There's like a little tick, 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 tock, tick, tock. So we've got like a metronome. There's no bass in here. So let's see, insert, soft synth. Let's go to Dimension Pro. All right. And let's pick a nice little fretless bass, real basses. Nice, beautiful fretless bass. And I like the chorus one here. And now, if I were to pull this in a little bit, let's see what I can do. Woohoo! We got a little bit of a keyboard here now. Alright, let's pull this up a little bit. And we got the fretless bass. And then let's go here. It's kind of loud. All right, well, I wasn't recording that because I was kind of feeling out the part. And I would really like to have my vocal in first before I put this in, because like if I come in and I put like I would rather that like happen after I sing a line rather than while I'm singing a line. So I am going to I think this is where I'm going to end this tutorial, this live session of Cakewalk, and I will be back with more soon. Thank you for watching, and I will I'll come back and give you guys an update on this song when I have more to show. And currently I think it's coming along well. So I hope you have enjoyed this and the violin section. As you can see, I have a lot of violin parts, and so this is going to be kind of fun to go through these. Even these faster ones, I can slow them down a little bit. And it seems that though a lot of them are in, these are G sharp, A, look at these, a lot of them are in G. All right. I think I got this on sale for like about $20. So all of these violin parts and all of these folders here, there's quite a few of them, and they are going to be very useful in a lot of different things. These little violin parts are like impossible to find. This folder doesn't have any G's in them, but I've got enough G's in these folders to do this song. And unfortunately, once I've used them in one song, it's going to sound a lot very kind of like suspicious to use them. This folder doesn't have any G's, but some of them might be like the relative minors and stuff like that. And some of them I can like bump up and some of them I'll be able to pitch, and like if it's an F, something in the key of F, it's only a half A, B, C, D, E, F, or F sharp, okay, something in F sharp. That's only a half step. All right, let's see how this works actually to take one of these. That's loud. Now it's obviously not in the right key. All right, but if I take and I put this, I'm going to give this a little bit of room on the end. This is 80 beats per second, so it's a little faster than let's go into here and just kind of play with this a little bit. Where is it? Oh, it's here. What happens when... Oh, come on. Now if we take this format here, see, and I could kind of put some of these notes. Let's switch this to sounds better than I could play on the violin. And then we put a little bit of reverb on this. See how you work all these tools together? You use these tools to... And with the mandolin, now I just put that in the left ear. Now with the mandolin in the right ear, that kind of distracts, so you don't think of it as... going to probably want this here, actually. Seasons, our love remains strong, and we belong in each other's arms. I'm always dreaming of the warmth of your love, warmth of your love, warmth of your love. All right. So, and now, let's see, insert, soft synth. Let's use something fun here. UVI workstation. And let's open up our organs. Organ suite. What's this? Oh, that's the bass. Here. Okay. We gotta try this with oxygen 49, channel 1. Alright, that's not gonna work. Let's see what we got here. That's the solo. Kinda loud. Alright, I'm not sure that I like that organ. Let's see, that's the hammer B, rotary soft. There we go. get the idea. There's going to be an organ in here. There's going to be a mandolin. It's going to be the violin and a bass. I haven't. These are instruments. Now that the guitars, it's like I've already just kind of forgotten about the guitars because they're done. And it just took a lot of effort to get these guitars in. And these could have... spots here and there. I'll iron them out also. What happened to the bass? Is this the bass? That is a simple fretless bass. Oh, oxygen, that. And what if I put this on channel 1? Well, we got a bass coming through, but no sound. I think I have to turn that off. Maybe. We've got something coming through here too. Mercury. Channel. Alright. Dimension Pro. Simple fretless bass with the chorus. What have I done? Oh, I have something soloed. My hand to, like, on the pitch bend wheel. Alright, that's gonna do it for now, for this tutorial, for this live session of Cakewalk, people. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the patience you have. And so we had, from one point, we had 7 people. Thank you, YouTube, for sharing and drawing people in. They don't stay long, but hey, it's nice to have people come in just for a moment and say, oh, that must be RexRed. Like, hi, I'm RexRed. That's who I am. Yes. So, all right, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming in and checking out the channel. And thank you not receiving enough data. So, at this point, we are going to, I'm going to be cutting this stream down. Something's going on with my internet connection. I don't know what, but, such. So, I got to get over to this channel here and see what's going on. Not sure what that is. So, kind of, if I just maybe try to connect again, see what happens. Restart the stream. Yeah, now it says it's getting data. I'm not sure what that was, but probably inherent little problem that I've had possibly all along. That's so thank you for watching the channel. Thanks for being here and checking it out. I will be back with more. I'm probably going. I need to sing this, and probably I'm not really sure that I'm very I'm ready to sing to sing live, and it is 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not sure that I'm ready to sing live on YouTube for these. So, okay, it says we have an excellent connection again. So, so I did have to turn off the stream for a moment. So, sorry. Now, yeah, I'm just not sure that I'm ready to sing my vocals raw and kind of live on YouTube yet. So, I'm having trouble with my internet connection. So, this is going to do it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like my video. Leave some comments. I really need likes on these videos, and then the more likes we get, the more chance that they will get picked up by YouTube and sent out to more people. So, and it helps my channels, it helps all the channels to do this. So we are making music here, so thanks again for watching. Thanks for being subscribers on my channel, and you guys are awesome. Thank you, Angus and Robin. Sorry I missed you. I was just kinda had my head turned for a while. I looked over and noticed you said hi, so thanks for stopping in, Robin. And all of this is, I really appreciate the visits and likes, and thanks a lot. Take care, and I will see you again in the next live 4K Cakewalk stream. So have a good night, and I will see you again soon.